They call me Squirrel.
What's going on, Squirrel Squad? It's your boy, the Squirrel. Today I got something sent over by one of the folks over on Patreon. And, I'm interested to check this out. A good friend of mine, a longtime friend of the channel, supporter over on Patreon, has sent me over a few different suggestions. And I'm happy to dip into them. So this is Jon Culshaw, the king of impressions. Now, I'm told that, I personally know, and I admittedly, a lot of times when I look at impressions from the UK, I don't always get them because sometimes they're impersonating people I don't know. So hopefully this is a good mix of people I do know as well. I don't know. Let's get into it, though. This is from Radio X. This is, again, Jon Culshaw. And I don't know. It's not a very long bit. I think it's, like 4.5 minutes. So let's get into it. Let's check it out. You guys ready? Listen, if you want to get a hold of me, all my socials are in the description below. Feel free to send me an email. Hook up with me on social media. You can follow each other over on Instagram or Twitter if you want. Also, there is links to the Patreon down below, and also available for hire on Cameo if that tickles your fancy in any way. But for now, let's watch this video together. Let's see what Jon Culshaw is all about. Let's see if he's any good at being the king of impressions. I'll be the judge. Here we go.
I've turned into Paul O'Grady for no reason at all. I don't know why. Just to show you some empathy, you know.
Mine is a little bit different. I always like choose the sort of defense of Donald Trump where he's on a show and he's talking. There is no fake news from Dom. He's a great newsreader. He's a fantastic newscaster. Chris runs a wonderful show. Pippa, she is so great. I love Pippa.
I gotta be honest with you, the Paul O'Grady right out the gate was great, but the Donald Trump's pretty much nailing it. I mean, I listened to this guy for 4 years as the president talk, and this is pretty good.
I have to love Pippa. She's fantastic. She's great. If she did not find me totally repugnant in every way, I'd be dating her.
When you're doing Aussie, you know, the hands sort of like come up like that, like these skeletal hands, you know, because you can wobble them the way the Aussie does.
Oh my God. So I'm sure you guys know, like everybody over here in America knows Ozzy Osbourne for two things. All right, in case you don't know, two things we know Ozzy for. Number one, the old rumor that Ozzy used to bite heads off live bats and spit them at the audience. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm hoping it's not. But that's the old rumor. That's number one. Number two is the Osbournes. So there was a TV show, reality show. I'm sure you guys probably saw it too. The Osbournes, him, Sharon, Jack, and Kelly. And then there was there's another Osbourne kid, but they always blurred her stone out of the walkway on the way up in the beginning because she didn't want to be any part of the show. Can't blame her. It's good to see from watching that train wreck of a show what a bunch of misfit morons these people are, that a lot of them have changed since then. Like Kelly seems to really have rounded herself out since then. So does Jack. Sharon kind of turned into like a America's sweetheart over here, honestly. I mean, a lot of people really jumped on Sharon and really, really embraced Sharon and really liked her. I like Sharon. I think she's great. And then Ozzy. You kind of look at Ozzy, I know myself and a lot of folks over here that you just take him for what he's worth. You know, he's a broken shell of a man who spent his life entertaining others, riddled his body, I'm sure, with drugs and alcohol. Maybe not, but I'm pretty sure he did a lot of drugs and alcohol throughout his years. And yeah, he's falling apart now, you know. But you have to look at that and understand that he did that in the name of entertaining a lot of people. So, and then, and a little overindulgence as well. Anyways, that's my take on the Osbournes. Sorry, I just want to explain to you that I do know Ozzy very well over here as an American because of these things. So let's get back to this.
It's like a life history of rock and roll sort of stuck in there. But
Okay, you got £32,000. Your next question, you might as well play this one. You can't lose if you play this question. Have a look at it. Got Jon Culshaw with me now. Jon, here's your first question. Move it though. Is it A? O, B, O, C, O, or D? Okay. I think probably that would be. So you're saying D?
Michael Portillo, who now he walks around trains in a very luminescent place of the colour of our green neon background. And that was the way that I learnt Dale Winton, because you just sort of add a little bit of helium and just to rise the tone. Of course, Chris Eubank, he was one of the he was the Frank Spencer of the 1990s. A brilliantly applied voice and
A what? Applied voice?
A brilliantly applied voice. Brilliantly and amazing intelligence. You know, throwing a bit of Frank Bruno as well, another, you know, friendly sort of like, you know, face along in there. A big favourite is Michael Johnson, the commentator Michael Johnson. I love the speed that he talks at. I love his expertise at athletics. And Usain Bolt, you know, we don't mind that he came in and got the bronze medal, because that just shows you how tough it was to win the gold the first time. So that makes us respect him even more.
That's good. That's
It would
good.
be, 3 a.m. when your voice was really, really deep down and really like that. And you go, no, shut up.
Were you sort of half asleep? That was what I latched on.
No. Shut up.
It wasn't me. I just did the normal Terry, that wonderful depth of voice there, sometimes in this manner. And then...
If you're wondering what I just did, my roaming vacuum made it into the office, and I've got wires everywhere. I forgot to close the door, so I just reached down and shut it off, so that way when the video's over, I can put it back outside the office and close the door. I vacuum in here on my own, because this thing will just tear everything apart. It gets underneath the desks, and it's the end of me. Let's get back to Terry Wogan.
A little flourish as we approach 2 minutes to 9. I think that's one where you have to be very close to the microphone. If I was going to text in Morgan Freeman, I would have done it exactly that way.
Wow.
You have to just hear the catch at the back of the voice. Wisdom.
I've
Turn into John Peel for no reason at all.
Oh, John
Zippy off. What a very... this is Zippy off.
My name is Mark O'Kane.
I think that's not so bad. It just needs to be a little bit crisper. It's just a bit soft around the edges. It's as though some mould has grown around the edge of it.
So you would like it to be...
I love the breakdown, how he's using the perfect Michael Caine voice to tell him the Michael Caine voice, right? I mean, that's what it sounds like to me anyway. I know Michael Caine. I've experienced him a few times.
a bit sharper, John.
Pull it back from Jules Holland. Come back this way.
Yeah, come
split,
back.
Split the difference. I only asked you to split the difference.
You're only supposed to split the difference.
John the Trucker would love a bit of Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yes, it's not a truck he's in. No, John the Trucker, he is the finest star pilot in the galaxy. He's following his destiny, getting pasties and pot noodles and things to where they should be.
Sorry, pasties and what was that, Obi-Wan?
Pot noodles.
Pot noodles.
I love trying to make John laugh mid-voice.
Yeah.
That was always a thing.
Serious voices like Obi-Wan, you can hold on and the character keeps the laughter away. But if it's Alan Carr, it won't. You come and let me off.
Please do Eamon Holmes.
So that's great. This is the Chris Moyle show that you're waking up to. It's just coming up to 9:35. These are the stories that you're waking up to. This is it. Okay. I'll have a deluxe toilet seat for me mother, adjustable spanner set for me brother, a pair of size 10 Rupert Bear pajamas, a hover lawn mower cause I brought me fathers, a lovin' on the tin cause my head is splitting, 10 balls of wool so I can do me knitting, I'll have a Jaffa cake and a package of me Dodgers, and the autobiography of Ginger Rogers.
There you are.
I gotta be honest, the Shaggy at the end was pretty damn good too. I got a buddy of mine, he's like 6'3", big, tall, skinny ass white guy. If you're into saying prayers for anybody, this guy could use some. He's a great guy. Known him for a long time. We call him Tompy. That's his name, Tompy. And Tompy's been going through a lot of medical issues. He's a dad and a husband, and he's a spectacular guy. His family's awesome. They get involved in raising money for people all the time, always trying to better the community. And he does an amazing Shaggy impression. And a big lead-in for what I was actually talking about. Sorry, I just love this guy. He's awesome. And he's hurting so bad lately. He's been in the hospital so much with blood issues and everything else. So if you're into prayers, say a prayer for Tompy for me, please, all right? But if you're not, it's cool. Send some positive vibes or whatever, either way. But he's a great guy. But he does Shaggy, and he does the dual thing. So he'll go do karaoke, and he does like the, got me on the counter, like the higher pitched, and then all of a sudden he just breaks into like I can't even do it, the Shaggy voice, and he does them both crisp, clean, untouchable. It's so impressive to watch. If I ever get a video of it, I'll share it with you guys. But pray for my buddy Tompy, please, and let's check out some more Jon Culshaw going forward. I knew about 70% of those probably. There's a few of the English ones I did know. Some of them I didn't know what was going on with any of it. But It's okay. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. To my American audience, to the folks out there that are from the United States that follow my channel, even though I'm an American reactor reacting to UK content, I want to wish you all a very, very happy Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is a great day to get together with family and friends and be thankful for what we have in this world. Be thankful for the good about this world. So I want to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. To all you folks that don't necessarily celebrate Thanksgiving as a holiday, I hope you have a great day, and I hope that we all take each day to count our blessings, count our friends, count our family, and be thankful for what we do have. You guys take care of yourselves and be good, all right? Nothing but love from me. Nothing but love at all. Be good. Squirrel out.